Marrowkai, the current leader of the Chaos Empire, the successor of Queen Gargo Medusa, and the present body and persona of Prince Adekai. However, today's discussion revolves around what makes Marrowkai, outside of his skeletal appearance, that sight. Because I believe there's some hidden meaning behind it. Don't believe me? Allow me to illuminate. It is generally agreed on that Marrowkai's true identity, or his original identity, and his backstory revolves around Prince Adekai. And yes, I also belong to that camp. It is pretty obvious that Marrowkai is Adekai, just compare the names. But what about Adekai's spear and Marrowkai's sight? You know, it's not that rare for Crazy J to use visual storytelling. For example, the King Zarek's flashback sequence completely revolved around it. Well, not completely, but it heavily revolved around it. It's not to say that it's good scene, because it's really left bare bones. But this is not today's discussion. And why? Why that spear is so important? Well, in Adekai's original persona, that spear is straight. However, it's bent to more shape of a sight in Marrowkai. And this might be a subtle way to tell that Adekai is no longer himself, and Marrowkai is drastically different in a way that he's twisted and bent. What do I mean by that? Well, what made him switch sides? Why he's no longer in the camp of Order, despite Order being his own empire, and his family leads the Order Empire. I believe there's something about Queen Medusa herself / Gargo, if we go with the official canon. We know that the core philosophy of the Chaos Empire revolves around hate, or at least their abilities center around hate. And there's something that must have altered Adekai's mind for something, so that he would turn his tides against his former league. Or even more twisted manner, maybe he wasn't. We don't really know yet, because the Chaos campaign is not released yet, and we don't know Marrowkai's role in it. And do we even know if Marrowkai's origin is explained a little more than that? I hope. But back to my point. What if Gargo played some dirty mind games, or used some of her magic to twist and alter Adekai's mind? Don't know, taking away his free will. But that doesn't work, because Adekai took control after the decapitulation of Gargo. So then there must be something we are missing here. And I guess is that, what if Adekai completely chose his turn? And it was only about when he would be reawakened as Marrowkai. Because Marrowkai refers to Prince Atreus, his brother, as backstabber, which means Atreus must have betrayed him in some way or another. Which way, we don't know yet. Or what if it wasn't really? Atreus didn't even really backstab Atticai. It was just part of his turn that he accepted that he was the one who was betrayed. And Atreus is simply just pure evil, apparently. Or the Order in general. But what made him even despise that? Outside of that treacherous thing Atreus did to him. Probably leave him die, kill him, backstab, in a more literal sense. This is pretty... The puzzle is already starting to unravel, right? And well, I'm sure the magic of chaos and the hatred of chaos must have played a role in it. But just that sight being bent and twisted really gives us sort of a metaphorical meaning to Marrowkais / Atticai's twisted mind. Don't believe me? Well, prove me wrong. Or just say that I'm wrong. I'm listening. Bye.